Oh my goodness. What's going on here? What's up, Skip? I forget, you're nocturnal, right? I know you have at least from what I remember, you don't have necessarily 9 to 5 hours. Let's see if anybody else gets up in here. I mean, you can if you want to. We're just waiting. I'm just here because I know Rocafort. I cannot be the only one who's waiting for 30 minutes for this campaign to go live. You work nights, yeah. My dad used to do that. He was on a rotating schedule for his job when he was in the military. So like they would have a 7 to 3 morning shift, then like a 3 to 11 and 11 to 7, and he would have to go on all rotations. Look, it's Twitter Dad. Hopefully I'm not sounding like Delilah, smooth jazz. It's early in the morning. I have neighbors, and I'm trying not to be disrespectful, but I'm waiting on you, Kenneth, to press the doggone button for this. And I know I'm not the only one waiting. So I figure we shouldn't wait alone. We should wait together. And of course, I did this wrong. Just for the people who haven't seen what Kenneth has been putting out on YouTube. So he did this little YouTube short earlier today. Just teasing us with items that are not going to be available on the campaign. Well, that will be available on the campaign as a trading card. But yes, I'm very excited. Yeah. You got the promo piece for your newsletter. Yep. So just in case, and I don't know why people wouldn't know, you back in the next 24 hours. In 24 minutes, you get a free trading card. I don't want to share this. I apologize. Put this over here. Thanks, Skip. Are you the only one in the chat? Let's see. Let's go on. Leroy's. Yep, Leroy. And Leroy again. Yep, Leroy. Okay, here we go. So because I was rude, I said hello to Skip, but hello. And I know there's 3 other ones. So hello to you too. Hopefully you're just here, like me, just waiting for a young Kenneth Rocafort in California to make sure that his address and business information and the campaign is all correct for it to go live here on Indiegogo. Just this little campaign that could. So we're just waiting on him. I had to tell other people in Comicsgate that Kenneth doesn't believe in East Coast supremacy. I know Kenneth will be on Crackhead stream tomorrow evening to talk about this campaign. I don't want to wait that long because the last time he launched, he launched with a limited tier with original art, and I didn't have a chance because the Australians were awake and they snatched that up. K Manifesto was awake and he snatched it up. So I'm up because I'm excited about this campaign. See, so normally with Comicsgate crowdfunding, you always hope that the hype, and each person is individual. So what's up, Gary G? Everybody's individual, and everybody's gonna like different things and get attracted to different people, or different projects. But when you shell out money, you always hope that at the very least you like it. So I knew I was gonna just on the art I was gonna like it, but I didn't know I was gonna like it that much. Like my copy is destroyed, ladies, to the point where when I'm probably gonna back multiple times, but one of those backings I'm gonna have to send a message whether Kenneth Rocafort heeds my request or not, but I'm probably gonna ask for a damaged copy because. And I'll pay full price. I have no problem with that because I will damage the copy. All right, let's go see. So Skip Edwards, always doing this. Since I'm here, Kenneth, Kenneth can finally give me an original drawing. Good luck with that, Skip. I mean, I think if anybody has seen Kenneth do a show and tell with all of his Comicsgate stuff, everybody has at least one thing that they want. I know there would be a fight for, I believe it's cover B. Look at him. Look at this. 20 minutes more. I'm aware, sir. I am aware. I'm awake. I actually went to sleep at very early. Like I got off of work and I went to the grocery store and I bought chicken and cookies and chocolate milk. Like that's all I wanted in my life. And then I ate that, and then I went to bed. And I woke up about an hour ago. So this is going to be, guys, this is going to be a short stream. But we're definitely hanging out for at least an hour. So a little bit of this anticipation on the front end. And then we'll see what's going on. And I know some of you are excited to get some of, these alleged possible tiers that may exist. And I'm excited with you. Gary G's on this thing, 19 minutes. Thank you for the countdown, sir. Is Kenneth still auctioning at the Red Valkyrie? Listen, English is hard, number one. Number two, I'm barely awake. And also, again, if I sound like Delilah, smooth jazz, it's because it's freaking 12:42 in the morning on a Wednesday in my time zone. So I'm not trying to be a total dick. And you may be wondering, how can you be a dick to begin with, Vanessa? Don't doubt me. Just don't doubt. So Kenneth just wants to do this. I will give an original sketch card to the first backer. Well, let the games begin, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Mortal V, what's up? You're in a game. Okay. One night, gay. That was 90. Leroy, if you guys haven't noticed with like the chat and his little subtitles, it's always a lyric from a song. And for some reason, I just had 98 degrees in my head. Like, give me just one night. Una noche. I don't know. And I apologize for singing. I know some of you are like, my ears, no. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. But Mortal V, good to have you. Yes, please. And again, for anyone who's odd, not that there's like a gang of people up in here. And also not that Leroy has a ton of mods. This is not Saturday. So he will be there July 9th. Oh, suki suki now. Now you're going to have all of Rocafort and possibly Comicsgate checking their budgets for July 9th. Hopefully you have a good time spot. That's always, you know what, I'll give Shay credit. That's usually a good time. They got in very, or at least more organized than some other auctions that I've seen on YouTube. I do like what Shay and Cyborg do is that they have time slots, and you know the people who are within that time slot. The one thing, and I'm not sure if this happened at the last few auctions, but I know one of them is there was a lot of like, but wait, there's more. So it would start off like you're auctioning one piece, and they're like, if we had this, I'm gonna add this, and then it ended up being like an auction for 17 pieces of art, which it's great for the person who wins. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. So there's the episode. That's Rocafort. That's something to put on our calendar. So Mortal V says, could be worse. You could have sung bye bye bye. You know, I'm at work. I've been listening to a lot of 80s and 90s music, and even like some earlier 2000 stuff. Like, I've been listening to a lot of B2K, and I'm looking at their videos, and I understand like I'm a few years older than them, like chronologically, but looking back on those videos, I was like, you guys are literally 15. What in the world was I thinking? I was like, oh, but still, they were like 15. And I was like, why do we have these young adolescent men shirts off dancing around, and this is okay? Like, they're minors, one in the world. But I'll admit, as I've aged, I become more and more of a prude. So there is that. All right, let's switch this up. I'm sure everybody's seen this. So for everyone, that is why this stream is here. We are waiting for Kenneth Rocafort to press the button. So we go all back, and we're waiting for this to no longer be a sign-up page, for this to be the campaign page. And that is what we're doing. This is what we're waiting for. Skip Edwards is trying to do some CSI work in the chat to figure out who's lurking. It's probably just people, poor Rocafort, that is trying to just be first and trying to get this original sketch card, because we all know that Kenneth Rocafort doesn't just sell original art like that. He's going to have a literal library of him. Literal library of him and his art, and that's his retirement plan. Leroy told me one time that one of his pieces went out to auction and it hit 5 figures. Oh, joining us tonight on the Smooth Jams is Amanda B.
Hello. Are you actually doing a stream?
I'm live, ma'am.
Oh, I didn't even know you were live. I thought this was a
live.
backstage thing. Where are you live?
Huh?
Where are you
I'm live on
live?
I have admin control on Leroy's.
Oh, I knew that, but I didn't think you would actually do it.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. I'm awake. Sort of.
So
I thought this
Amanda,
was just a backstage thing.
surprise, Amanda, just so you're aware, um, my beloved Twitter dad, Kenneth Rocafort, will give an original sketch card to the first backer. So hopefully you have another device
More
with
pressure.
Indiegogo. Yeah, with Indiegogo, and you're just pressing update by yourself.
Yeah. So I don't know if you saw the message in the DM, but I woke up probably shortly after Vanessa sent the link, and I woke up to horrible dreams. I was like, "It's time!" And I had like a pad, and I had my phone, and I started like going to log into my pad, and I saw that the link was live, so I clicked the link, and then I'm like, my first thought was like, "Oh no, I haven't used this device before. I don't have my credit card information in it." So then I put that away and I grab my phone and I'm like starting to log into my phone, and then something is wrong with my phone. Like it wouldn't work. Like it didn't feel right. My buttons couldn't press the right, I mean, my hands couldn't press the right buttons. And I'm like, "Oh my God, what is going on?" And then I'm like, "Oh, you know what it is? It's like because my phone case isn't on my phone, so it feels weird. And I just couldn't complete the sale." And I'm like, "Oh, it was so horrible." I woke up to that.
See, Kenneth Rocafort, you're giving CG's mom, Amanda B's, anxiety. My
The
goodness.
anxiety.
Hey, Amanda, let me go check with the chat real quick.
No
So,
worries.
Mortal V is accusing Shane Davis of lurking. He's free to lurk. You know, sometimes the man needs to draw, and he does need to draw that Inglorious Rex. You know, halfway there on a main book, almost done with the supplemental. Um, so Mortal V is embracing his gamer right now. So Sumo Authority, my second favorite sumo in Comics Gate, only seconded by Sumo Shane. And you know, unfortunately, Sumo Shane doesn't show up all the time. But so hi Sumo. Um, Skip Edwards is saying hi to Shane. The chat just moved on me.
I saw that Skip shared a link, and I was thinking, I'm like, Skip's streaming at this time? I'm like, oh, because I was looking at Twitter right before I logged in here. I feel so disoriented.
Because it's freaking 2:51 in the morning.
That is true.
Okay, so Mortal B's trying to bring out karaoke Vanessa because he knows I'm Filipino and that's a thing. Um, let's go see. Sumo Authority. I said Sumo Authority. Sumo Authority said I came to take number one and crush Vanessa and Manda's dreams. I mean, good luck. I mean, you're not crushing my dreams because I need to be able to look at this campaign. I don't know what's there.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to be doing a blind probably what a lot of people who are trying just to get that number one is to do a blind back where you just like click a tier real quick and go through your click everything real quick to get the
Right.
lowest
Grab
number.
the featured, but I don't know that I want the featured. So yeah, I definitely need to look. And actually, the last two times that I was trying to like get the first, not necessarily first, but as high as I could, my phone, like I click on a link and then it grabbed a different link. So I'm like checking out with the wrong link and I had to refund. I'm like, what? I guess I can't be trying to do that anymore.
Yeah. So I don't think I said hello to Astro Zombie. So, but good morning, sir or ma'am, because Astro Zombie. There's no gender. 2022. Don't cancel Leroy's channel, please. So Mortal V says, since these are games that I can't pause, I won't be the number one backer, so you all have a chance. Well, thank you for being benevolent this morning, Mortal V.
Yeah.
Um, the Voyager 47 says, hail Leroy, and we say hail Leroy too. Leroy's off on adventures right now. It's, you know, it's almost summertime, even
Can't
though
understand his priorities, but yeah.
You know what? He has an Asian wife. His kid just graduated from high school. I'm sure there's a lot of parties going on.
There's a beep.
There's a beep, and here is a Mr. Kenneth manifesto. Good morning, sir.
How are you guys doing?
Morning.
Amanda's struggling. She had a bad dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. That's what. Did you take a nap?
Well, my thought was I would go to sleep early, so I'm like trying to sleep at 8 o'clock, and of course I can't go to sleep, so it ends up being, I don't know, I think 9:30. I might have eventually fell asleep, and then I'm like waking up every hour on the hour. Kenneth, I hope you appreciate what you're doing to me.
Oh my goodness. All right, so hold on. Candace is saying hi to Astro Zombie. Sumo is like, I don't want to hear about your weakness.
Rubbing it in.
He's like, this is actually a human being hour for me. And you know what? That's fair because we always forget. Granted, because CG is so North America focused,
Right.
but we forget that CG is global. So for the suffering that the people in the UK and South Africa and Australia and wherever else that you all hail from, that you have to change your hours for a North America launch, and
True.
because Kenneth doesn't believe in East Coast supremacy, we're struggling and maybe you're not. So it's all fair and good. All is fair in love of war. Although Kenneth, you need to apologize to my dear friend Twitter dad. I cannot make demands of you, but you are causing anxiety.
Do
All
we
right,
know
so we
what
have
time it is in Australia?
I'm sure our dear friend Mr. Google knows what time it is in Australia.
Yeah, but isn't there like
I think it's
multiple
like
time
noontime.
zones?
I think it's like noontime.
Okay.
I think they're roughly like 14 hours ish. So this is well because Bancroft streams at 11 Eastern because it's 1 o'clock. Well, depending on the whole daylight savings time thing. So yeah, they're like 12 hours.
Yeah.
Let's go look at this here trailer that Kenneth made
Five
because
minutes to
we're
4.
5 minutes.
Ooh.
The reason for this stream, the reason for the season is Groken 2 here on Indiegogo, going live in less than 4 minutes. Hopefully, Kenneth, your palms are not sweating. Everything is fine.
Don't slip on the button.
Your
His
address is
hands are
correct in
sweaty.
Indiegogo. You have your tax information in there correctly. Um, so that is what we're waiting for. And I just want to say hi real quick to Jim Cox, who is benefiting because this is his time zone. So hi, Jim. So what did you end up doing, Kay? I ended up sleeping, getting off of work, sleeping for 6
Yeah.
hours, and then popping this on.
Yeah, like Amanda, I tried to take a nap. I'm actually off this week, but still, yeah. So I just set my alarm to get up about 2:30ish, 2:45. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm more awake now, so looking forward to this.
And you know about the sketch card for the first backer of this campaign?
I have not seen that.
So hold on, let me go find my Twitter dad's comment as I'm
Is this in the
scrolling up.
comments now? Let's see.
I am glad to see that he's
He,
in the chat though, because at
here
least
you
I know
go.
he's not sleeping through this.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna launch at midnight your time, you better be.
But what if he took a nap? Like, he's got to be completely refreshed so he can be able to do all that he needs to do.
Well, I mean, see why do you always question the talents
I
and
don't know.
abilities of my Twitter dad? How dare you?
She's just
So,
working it out.
I'm a cup half full, half empty, depending upon the situation.
all right. Well, there's only 10. We're an intimate group of comic skaters here, so Kenneth has says, I will give you the original sketch card to the first backer. So you're aware that is what you're fighting for this morning.
Right.
Before before the sun is even in the sky. So he's saying, take a little time, a few seconds to activate the campaign. We're all becoming crackheads now and just pressing the refresh button.
I hear some clicking in the background anyway.
1 minute. We're all gonna go quiet.
Yep. So Astro Zombie says one of the benefits of living on the West Coast. Well, I mean, and again, like not only is CG kind of North American centric, we're also kind of East Coast time centric, just as a operating procedure. So a lot of the people on the East Coast are like, why aren't you respecting our supremacy? And we're like, Kenneth was like, I don't care. When I launched on my birthday, I launched on my birthday. My birthday started at 12 my time.
It's the way to do it. Do it on your own time, right? That's part of the freedom.
Well, I mean, yeah, Skip is like, his ninja laws will break the internet. Everybody's going to wake up upset tomorrow. Well, I mean, in all fairness, I think there's a lot of pain in. Well, I mean, done. What does this mean? Refreshing?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I'm in.
Oh, get it, son. If all of you are not freaking refreshing, here we go. Groken 2 is live on time. It is midnight on Pacific. So here we go. Groken 2. And of course, I have a plugin.
I'm number 4. Somebody else got him.
Oh.
Did it!
All right. So, oh, look, Jim Cox number 6. Gary G's number 2.
Congrats, Gary G. Congrats, Jim.
Sumo Authority. Oh, did Sumo, sir? Are you number 1?
Is he really?
Well, I don't know.
He hasn't said it yet.
He hasn't. I mean, this is a good time to.
Wow.
Yes, you do have to say it. So
you're
look at him.
21?
21.
Look at him.
Wow, everybody's up. Oh, I was hoping the Ninja Launch would help, but I got number 4.
He's not. The thing is, he's not ninja launching this time. Like
he's
people
not
knew,
on
like
stream. Well, I guess this.
Well, I mean, ninja launch is ninja vanish. Yes, you do have to say it. I do want to highlight your track and give you congratulations. Here you go. Sumo Authority, backer 1.
Congrats, Sumo.
Sorry.
Yeah, congratulations.
All right.
Congrats, Skip, for 20. Congrats, Maromi, for number 9. I did get a sketch though. That was my goal, and I was able to complete that. So thank you for that.
Let me go exploring because I'm running a stream, and this is the furthest that I've got on the campaign. Okay, so we got Groken 2. We'll refresh it after I look at it. Okay, so
what is the graph thingy? Is that new, or is that something from what you're looking at?
This is backer kit.
Okay.
So just as a FYI, this is an attachment you could get on your browser to like track funding on all crowdfunders. So this also works on Kickstarter. So we're just going to put this. So Mediographia is proud to present Groken, created, written, drawn, colored, lettered, and edited by Kenneth Rocafort. All right, so let me go look at these tiers. So the featured tier is Groken 1 and 2. Ooh, do I spy a new Groken 1 cover? Very nice. And sketchbook. So Kenneth is doing a sketchbook that is available on this campaign. So $75 to feature tier. So Groken cover A is Stella on a white background. Very nice to like tie it into the original Groken 1 campaign, that cover A. So Groken 1 and 2, $50. And you get the new cover. So Groken 2A with a sketchbook, $50. Okay. So you get, and then now, this is one thing that some people, I'm not going to say have issues with, but it's a different thing. I'm glad EVS is aware that it's live. Good looking out. If that was the Rocaforce that was hanging out on Ethan's chat and letting him know, that's awesome. So we have Groken 2 A and B and the sketch cover. dope if you don't need Groken 1. I mean, I don't know a woman that needs Groken 1 for some reason. So for
No, wait.
one,
Before we go on, sorry to
okay.
interrupt, but last campaign, and someone maybe can correct me, but these are all very similar because, well, no, actually, you'd get more here because wasn't it last campaign that you got all 3 covers, the 2 sketchbooks for 125? So technically, this is a better deal here because you're getting Groken 1 and the sketchbook, which would be in place of the 2.
Because he had yeah. Well, I mean, he could structure it the way you want. So
No, I know
Twitter
him
Dad,
say this is great.
if you want the link, if you want to hop in, just send me a DM. So let's go here. So all covers plus sketchbook 125, and then the Groken bundle plus sketch $500 out of 15. Jesus, and it's already sold out. Let's go refresh this.
Yeah, I was going to say. You weren't going to click on that.
I know, and he's probably like, Vanessa, you said you're willing to spend $500. Here you are. Well, I didn't know Leroy was going to be on adventures, like going to the Grand Canyon, all of this stuff right now.
You didn't back yet, V? Take the time. Do it.
No, I'm sharing. Hold on. So in 5 minutes, we are at $9,635 at 47 backers. So you guys are killing it out there. Hopefully you're blowing up your what you call it? Your social media, and I'm gonna allow
your credit cards.
Your credit cards. I'm gonna stop sharing.
The banks are seeing spikes in their numbers.
I also had the worry. I'm like, oh no, what if the bank sees the charge and it doesn't go through? I'm like, because I've been having, actually my credit card got compromised like a couple weeks ago, and then my debit card got compromised last week, so I had to get a new debit card. So I was telling you guys how I need to make sure my bank information was, updated and Indiegogo. And it's funny because when I went into the bank, and actually with the credit card too, because I used the credit card once to back Indiegogo, they're like, "Is this the right charge?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, Indiegogo's fine. You'll see a lot of those." So yeah, it was interesting.
All right, we're gonna have to actually check out the campaign. I just did tiers real quick. Hold on, I'm spending this much money. I hope my Twitter Dad has add-ons. He does not, so that's gonna be a multiple bag. That's fine. So I agree.
Yeah, I love these covers.
Are you sure that you although that's what I did last time, is I got, like, at the time I got the 1 cover that I could afford, and then with the closeout I got the 3 covers, because I'm like, no, I need to get all the covers. And I am actually glad that I bought all the covers now, you know what I mean, and that I backed the first one, because that was like the reader copy that I'm
Hold on, I need to get just a random copy A now.
So we do have, let's see, Astro Zombie's backer number 65. Thank you, Astro Zombie. And Jeremy Birch is backer number 16 with a sketch tier.
And of course, Kenneth is like, no add-ons. I'm aware, sir. So for it, I mean, I'll send you an IM, but because apparently, now that I have a reputation of it destroying my Groken copies, contribution number 75, if I could get a shipping damaged copy, which of course in CG it means like a corner is bent from the box or something, and please don't sign that one because I will rub a signature off a cover. That'd be awesome. So let me go back up in this campaign. All right, so we're gonna, because I do have work in the morning, so I'm not planning to stream forever. Probably,
yeah.
The longest is another 45 minutes, but the shortest is 22 minutes. So let me go share my screen real quick. Again, over here. All right. So now we're 8 minutes in, and we're at $12,345. So
71 backers.
71 backers. You guys are killing it. Astro Zombie is talking about the pain and suffering. We feel you. Obviously, you have to be faster than that sumo authority.
Does it give? I didn't realize Indiegogo had a sign in through Facebook thing.
That pretty much everybody has a sign in through Facebook. All right,
Really?
so yeah,
Me neither.
a lot of my I sign on through Facebook.
Okay.
So Groken, original graphic novel. All of you guys could read the words, and of course, if you're thinking that you're going to get a really in depth, what is Groken? What are we doing? Just know, it's Groken. Just get it. Okay.
Right.
All right. So everybody that's back today is getting this Stella Griffin trading card, which is beautiful. So you should be happy and excited that you did that. Bert's, hey, what's up? I'm glad you used your phone. So we have stretch goals. So at 50K, we'll get another trading card, and at 75, we'll get a Gunta. And again, English is hard, and made up languages are harder. This is the green guy, and then we have Salvatore, depending on. I'm sorry, Kenneth, if you're still here. I know you're disappointed in me, and I don't want to disappoint my Twitter father like that. And then 10K, every backer gets its sticker. All right. So now we have the cover situations. Just by my quick look at.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah,
She is.
I love those colors.
Yeah.
Oh, but wait, is that one? Oh no, both legs are there, right?
Cover A.
Yeah,
And
there's
there's
a
a tail.
leg here,
Okay.
here, and that's her coat.
Okay.
That's part of this. We had this conversation about this.
Which looks like wings.
Yeah. And Twitter dad just letting me know he's not disappointed. Well, that warms my heart. All right, so this, and again, like Kenneth explained it the last time, he wants his first, whatever the first cover is, he wants that to be the most common cover, and then every other cover down will be less and less common. So hence why more and more money to get it. So cover A, and he's going with the white background, which matches the cover A from the last campaign.
Yeah.
So there you go. Cover B, which is very colorful. This is what he used for his promo art the last couple of days. So this is gorgeous. Cover, cool. Yep, cover C. And it, you know what? I just noticed that it does, as far as like, not necessarily composition, but I'm sure if you put all the cover one, A, B, and C from the first campaign next to this campaign, it's like they match.
Similar
right?
Color palette.
Yeah, like, well, not color palette, it's like style. Because I know last time his cover B was Groken on a ledge with the tongue situation out, and it was watercolors and all of this. So it was
the approach was similar.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and of course Kenneth is probably thinking about his grandkids, but like, Vanessa, if my kids want to use my art at in a studio somewhere and do a display, I want them to be able to display this and to be like, there's themes. But yeah, that's the freedom of Comicsgate, right? He doesn't have to go through a corporation to get approval to do stuff. So this is a new guy. I'm interested in meeting him.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
And I'm sure people are sipping on this right now. Whatever. And his smoke. Maybe. And then of course we do have the sketchbook that this week that Kenneth.
What are the dimensions?
36 pages, 5.5 by 7.5.
Nice.
So it's not comic size.
Not oversized.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice ad.
Yep. And then this is some of the sketches that are in this book. I mean, and they're not like sketches. Like, this is like fully realized. Like that could be
almost.
Yeah, that could be a sticker for somebody's campaign. Like,
right.
All right, and then here's the Groken 1 cover D, which I'm sure that hurts because there's people in Comicsgate who are completionists like this, and I'm sure this hurts their heart. Like, oh, want to get a second. I'm gonna get this. It's a great piece, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, especially if you're an artist and you're trying to like do fan art, this is another good view of Groken. Just his skin is green under here, just FYI. And then, of course, from Groken 1, this be the
Now,
the
this is the
thing.
character that's going to be the stretch goal card. Is that right?
Well, this is the first one, yes.
Yeah.
This guy right here. So this be from Groken 1, and then this be from Groken 2. And I'm excited, guys.
Yeah, this looks amazing.
Did
and
you
then
doubt it, Kay?
No. I mean, it's funny because, I think, wow, he outdid himself. And it's like, it's weird to say that. To me, I mean, because it's just amazing work, the approach, the compositions, the level of detail. No, I'm super excited about this, even at 3 a.m.
Yeah. And then here's some line work. Because, Kenneth has been, he's been working on 2. And there you go. From the end of Groken 1, we have our guy right here. But yeah, printer problems being printer problems, but like Kenneth wasn't sitting on his laurels while he was waiting for his book to be printed, right? He was moving forward. So let me go.
What's the fulfillment date when you get a chance?
It is August of next year. Good, that's my birthday. Get to me. So he's giving. So this will close. Yeah, this will close in August. So 1 year from closing. I'm good with it.
There you go.
Yep. So let me go catch up with the chat. So Bert's, and again, I know I said hi to you earlier, but hello again if you're still here. And Bert said he used his phone. Mortal V saying hi to people. Just we're gonna memorialize this, that my Twitter dad is not disappointed with me.
He could never be disappointed with you.
So Patrick's up in here. Hey Patrick, and he said number 74. Dope.
Congrats on that.
Jim Cox says I'm number 6 and 63, but no sketch. You took too long.
I don't know how that's possible, Jim.
Yeah, no, you even had the West Coast with you. So Sumo Authority is saying I'm coming down from my adrenaline high. I would try to work that for the rest of your day. And that's not even knowing what you backed, like at what level he backed, but to get a original sketch card. Oh yeah, I know.
He said he was getting a sketch earlier too.
Yeah, that's 2 pieces of original Kenneth Rocafort art. That's a good day.
Yeah.
Good day.
So Astro Zombie says I'm really looking forward to the art book. I am too.
Yeah, I'm glad he added that. That's excellent.
Yeah, that I was excited about that one too. And then Sumo Authority is back again saying this looks so good. It makes up for Rocafort being team bookmark.
Did you guys see that they were doing the bookmark campaign? And
yes.
One of the bookmarks is Rocafort's art?
Yeah, and for the people in the chat, that's Snuggy Jr. He's doing a bookmark campaign. And listen, stickers bring together and bookmarks divide, but I've had moments of supporting team bookmark. One of them being on Shane's channel when he was trying to mail in a page in another book, and he was like, I'm looking for the page, and I was like, you should bookmark it, and my soul hurt. All right, so Jim Cox said who was number 1. I'm surprised that you haven't been able to guess that it's Sumo Authority. Sumo Authority got number 1. So again, congratulations. Skip Edwards says 6 figures in 24 hours. Let's go. Well, I mean, honestly, that's up to us. But we have a little good start here.
Yeah.
And of course, Sumo Authority he was rubbing it in. And of course, Jim was playing coy. He's like, Rob Arnold.
That would have sucked.
Yeah, Skip's
Rob
trying to
Teenth
get
is
people.
coming up though.
Is it?
I don't think they decided on the dates, but they were talking about it on our stream a couple days ago.
Nice. So Skip is trying to kick. I'm not kicking Sumo Authority today. All right.
We should have done that before the stream, and then he would have been all distraught and not getting
Yeah,
number one.
distracted and
All right. I know, being distracted on like running a stream in StreamYards. This is the first time I'm pressing on these
no,
these
you're
buttons.
doing great. You're
Yeah.
doing
I know.
great.
Look at Cape. Like, you're doing just fine, Vanessa. But like, it's early in the morning. I'm trying not to scream. I'm like really excited. And I mean, while I'm taking a pause, let's go refresh.
Somebody
are
did
19
say that they were feeling uneasy with the lull of your voice.
Oh, is that good or bad?
I don't know.
It's
Putting
1:19
them off
in the
their
morning.
game. Maybe it was Sumo. Apparently, he didn't put him off his game too much if he got
No,
number
he
one.
was just like, oh, he's probably like, the hens are clacking. Let me go refresh this page. So we're 19 minutes in. $16,670. Outstanding. Let's
And
go
120
see.
backers. So it was what, 49 backers since the last time you refreshed.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people, who are Rocaforce, and they don't know about the official home of the Rocaforce here. And granted, Leroy's on an adventure right now, and we haven't been doing the Saturday shows. You guys are good for Saturday, right? This Saturday.
Should be.
Now that I know how to work this StreamYards on this end.
Doing
I
good.
was planning on going home for Father's Day, but I can probably still working in.
Well, I mean, go home, see your dad. Oh my
Well,
goodness.
no, I would be home. Actually, one of the last times I streamed, I was home streaming. It
Okay.
wasn't the best setup, but it worked.
Okay, cool. Because don't make me look at campaigns. George T didn't like it when I tried to fill it in. He was like, Amanda's better. And I'm like, George, just because you've been alive for 3,000 years doesn't mean you can just like criticize me like this. All right. So Kenneth said Stella will have a role in this issue. She had a role in the last issue.
Yeah, she was badass.
We got
Yeah.
kind of a tease, and yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah, look, well, I mean, I know Stella is a lot of people's favorite character so far, so I'm sure everybody. I'm overall excited about this campaign. Hence why I'm awake, streaming,
Right.
instead of being asleep in my warm bed. I don't know how the weather has been for everybody else, but it's been like it's June in the Pacific West, and it feels like it's freaking March right now.
Really.
So it's been cold.
It's mid-90s here, so enjoy it.
Yeah, so Jim is trying to slide into Sumo Authority's DMs and figure out what he got. Skip is talking with Sumo Authority. Here we go. I lost my spot, and I'm starting to see the struggle. Bert's be like, I'm still here. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming.
It.
Yeah, thank you for coming to this in butt crack morning stream. Kenneth is thanking all of us, the ones that support him, and we thank you for creating this piece of artwork that I'm going to promptly destroy, or at least one of them.
An aggressive
again
reader.
that's contribution number 75. Just give me the shipping damaged one, which I know it means like a bent corner. Don't sign it, and I will destroy that one. Look at Sumo Authority here. Just outfitting the chat. Just be like, I know how this is done.
He's owning it. Yeah.
And Jim is just like, listen, I had the time, but I'm tired and old. And I feel you. And then Jim Cox is like, hey, I got money though, so maybe I'll get lucky at the Red Valkyrie auction. Just as a reminder, Kenneth is on is going to be on that. I believe it's the 9th, if I remember correctly. Am I correct,
Oh, I
Twitter?
think you're
I
right.
think
I
that's
think
yeah,
you're right.
July 9th.
Yeah, CG
Yeah.
mom.
Pretty sure, because that's my daughter's birthday.
Well, well,
Wow.
congratulations to her. Another year
She'll
around
be
the
double
sun.
digits.
Another
Wow.
year.
I know what you can get her. Start saving.
Yeah.
Ah,
We'll actually be out of town a couple days before that. I scored some tickets at a concert, and actually 2 concerts. They were back to back, so I got a hotel room, and me and her are going to a concert, and I'm dragging
Cool.
her even if she doesn't care for it.
all right, so Ken is saying congratulations to Sumo. Sumo is saying thank you. Here we go. Skip out words. I regret sharing this stream out to Sumo Authority. My good friend Kenneth wanted me to get that drawing. You know, you could. The good book says you have not because you ask not. So Skip, I respect you. Keep on, that you keep on asking. Jim Cox is like, why aren't you screaming, Vanessa? Because it's 1:24 in the morning. She doesn't want to wake up Chad. We moved on from Chad. Aren't we on Travis or something right now?
Oh, was it Travis?
Yeah.
Look, Sumo was like, Sumo Authority said, "Oh, how dare you! I would never refer to you and Amanda as cackling hens." Well, I appreciate that.
At least not at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. So Kenneth is also thanking everybody and his, and our continued support.
Yeah. Thank you, Kenneth.
Sumo Authority is just like, hey, I'm a better friend to Kenneth than you, Skip. I love the chat, and you guys are going off, and it's really too early for all of this. So one more time, because again, I do have work in the morning. Unlike some smart people named K Manifesto, who
still
had
sleepy.
who had the foresight. The thing is, and the thing what happened is that I took last Friday off, and I was gonna change. However, at work, I had a supervisor change that happened about a month and a half ago. So when that happened, I was like, shit.
Yeah, that's a disruptor.
Yeah, so let's go refresh one more time and look at this campaign just one more time.
We also had, it might be a little further down, but backer number 131 for Christian Rung, so thank you for doing that.
Yep. So, thank you, sir. All right, so we are 26 minutes in. We are at $17,950 with 135 backers. So, yay.
Yeah, that's great.
We have, so just as a reminder, just in case you weren't on the Groken 1 ride, which, all right. Dope.
I feel
All
like
right,
you're going around in a rant. Are you going to do a rant?
I'm not going to go on a rant. This is just, okay, so just so everybody is aware, Kenneth Rocafort does believe in the mail-in method. Well, part of the mail-in method. You have 61 days to back this. When this says 0, this campaign closes. There is no in demand. So, tell your friends, tell your friends' friends, tell your friends' kids, as long as they have a job and they have, means to do electronic payment, because in 61 days, this campaign will be closed. And when we all get our stuff in August of next year and we're sharing it on Twitter, you don't want to be the one of the ones who has, buyer's remorse or non-buyer's remorse, and you're just jelly because we got our Groken and you did not get Groken. You were warned. You were warned. So 61
and there were
days.
many stories from number 1 of people that didn't get their Groken and were kicking themselves.
Yep. And I just want to say hello to my frenemy in the chat, Eddie Winkler.
What's up, Eddie?
All right. So again,
Oz also joined us, and he's backer 153. Am I remembering? Yeah, 153 for Oz.
Awesome. So again, we have Groken 2, Electric Boogaloo. No. Again, if I disappointed you, Twitter Dad, I apologize. All right. So In obviously, all of you, I'm assuming, can read English. So everybody who has backed so far and who will back in the next 24 hours will get this first day Stella trading card. We have 3 stretch goals. For one is for the green guy, because again, words are hard early in the morning. This guy right here as a trading card, Salvatore as a trading card, which if you have Groken 1, that is the hero on the first few pages.
Yeah.
And then at 10K, everybody gets an exclusive sticker. So here is cover 1 of Groken 2. We have Stella on a white background. I think it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Then we have my green guy, who's gigantic, as cover 2, and you've probably been seeing this as promotional material, but there you go, cover 2. Cover 3, we have a little sneak peek of a new guy, a new character in this story. And one of the things that I did like in book 1 is that in the end, there's a list of all the people that you'll meet. A little Where's Waldo? Find this character in here. Oh, and we have another guy in this. See, there's too much to look at. Yeah, there's too much to look at, Kenneth. Oh my God. Oh my God. And then we have the art of Kenneth Rocafort sketchbook 1. So sketchbook
hopefully
2
the
in
first
the future.
Of many.
Yeah. Hopefully. And just so you know what the sketchbook is, it's 36 pages, full color, 5.5 by 7 and 7/5. English is hard and numbers are hard at 1:30 in the morning. Okay.
You get a pass.
So yeah, dude. So here's a couple of sketches, which would put a lot of artists to shame. And then if for some reason you missed Groken 1 because you were just not aware of which I understand, because the pitch for Groken was, it's Groken, guys, go get it. Right. So like if you didn't understand what Groken was, because no one did, and you didn't get the first one, for some reason you just didn't believe in Kenneth's, whatever. I'm not going to accuse you of anything. But if for some reason you're missing Groken 1, or if you have like a child that is finishing their 10th rotation around the Earth and you want to get her something, you could also get cover D of Groken 1 on this campaign. So you're able to catch up with the story. This is that is not what I wanted. The double page spread that everybody would lost their mind on the first one. And then for the second one, a little teaser. We weren't quite done with him in the first issue. Oh, he's missing a piece. Get it. Hopefully that was Stella. Get it, girl.
Oh yeah, I like the proportion.
Yeah. And I mean, there was and this is not just the only one, because so here's the challenge, right? And this is why when people or when fans or whatever, whine about why people aren't progressing and you need to read other books, it's like, okay, so pretty much the material is out there to study. You just need to know what question this person was trying to answer with this cover or with this layout. Mm-hmm. So this dude is gigantic, she's little. So this is probably like actual size here, but they're probably talking to each other, right? So instead of having word balloon, and I'm sure everybody's seen this, like the tail of word balloons that takes up 1/3 of the page. But instead of doing that, you could fix your layout where you could, get a conversation going where she's still this size and he's still this size, but they could talk to each other and it's not freaking looking ridiculous for the reader.
Right.
Yeah.
And again, I have no idea what's going on with this page besides the fact this is a great layout.
Yeah.
And you know where they are with the very top panel.
Yeah.
It's called a master at work.
Hey, look, George is awake.
Well, I mean, George
What's up,
normally,
George?
Yeah, George.
He's headed into work.
Yeah. So George, just to catch you up, Sumo Authority got backer one on this campaign. Because he's backer one, he got the exclusive original sketch card from Kenneth. Leroy is like, or George is like, where's Leroy? Leroy's on an adventure right now. Like, he's chasing Chupacabra. And,
He went down to where was it? Armadillo, Texas, to figure out what that thing was.
Yeah, like Leroy's on adventures right now. But honestly, I hope everything's good with Leroy. I know he's the type of guy where I think we all could say with certainty that when Leroy steps away, he'll step away. he nuked the channel with almost 700 backer or 700 subscribers. So like, he doesn't care about all the drama or whatever. So I think he's just taking a little step back, which is 100% fine. It's like his son just graduated from high school. He has an Asian wife. I'm sure there's a lot of parties happening. And again, like, he's chasing Chupacabra because the man's a hunter, like you can't stop, you can't expect the leopard to change his spots. He's a hunter and there's a Chupacabra problem. So he's going ahead and handling that. And then there are some samples of some line art, of a couple pages, which by themselves are amazing. But but I mean, with Kenneth coloring it, it's going to look amazing. And then real quick on these here tiers. So the feature tier is Groken. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I'm like burping and stuff. I am a grown woman. All right, so Groken 1, I know. Groken 1 and 2 and Sketchbook 1, $75. So again, if you need to catch up and get on number 2 and you want the sketchbook, this is actually very good. Yeah, it's very good feature tier. If you just like, hey, I just want to, I'm already in on Groken 1 and I just want to get in on Groken 2. Here you go. Groken 2 cover A. If for some reason that I don't understand, that you need to catch up with 1 and 2, but you do not want to get the sketchbook for some reason, and again, I don't understand it, but you can do it here for $50. And again, if you don't need number 1, if you don't need cover D, you just need to continue on with Groken 2 and you want the sketchbook, here you go. We got a tier for that. So now we have Groken 2 cover A and cover B with the sketchbook, $75. And then all the covers. So you have, the ultimate catch up. So you have Groken cover D, you have Groken 2 A, B, and C with the sketchbook, $125. And then this literally sold out in 2 minutes. You guys are amazing.
I think I got the last one.
Yeah, that was 5 more than what he did last time. And there you go. So for the 15 of you out there that got that, that's a great deal. Let's go refresh one more time before I turn this off to go to bed or to talk to Amanda and Kay for an hour because we be like that. All right, so we're 37 minutes in and we're at $19,210 with 146 backers with 61 days to go.
Wow.
Let me go catch up with the chat. So Eddie Winkler is just saying hello to everybody and to have a great night and to congratulating Kenneth. So that's awesome. I know Amanda said hello to you, Oz Great Sage, but hello. This is a hello and a goodbye, unfortunately, because I'm in bed.
Hello.
All right, so everybody is, and of course, of course, my Twitter dad is saying hello to the oldest man in Comicsgate. We love you, George, though. So I'm sure he's not calling you a hoe. I'm sure he just fat fingered and missed.
That might be his Santa Claus reference.
Oh, that is true, because him and State Nick, they went to primary school together. All right, so all of you are saying hello. I'm catching up with the chat.
Now I want to know, because Skip said at least he beat me. So Skip must have gotten number 3. What number did you get there, Skip?
Okay, so she wants to know. Billy Basco's here saying congratulations to Kenneth. And congratulations to you, Billy, to be alive during a time where Kenneth Rocafort is unleashed from the chains of corporate comics and he could just make what he wants to make. You're welcome. And thank you. All right, the chat is talking. Bert's is showing his respect to George, which we'll always recognize. Um, George is saying hello to Sumo Authority, hardbacker one of this campaign. Kenneth is saying thank you to Billy Basco. Here we go. This is George Wisdom. I may not be the number one backer, but I was able to scoop up one of the 15 sold out sketch tiers at backer number 11. Look at you, George.
Good job, George.
Congrats.
Yeah, because George probably had to like look and like decide, or like his scrolling finger wasn't awake yet, and he was like, or maybe he was just like, I can't find it. Where is it? I mean, decisions early in the morning. Okay, everybody's just talking to each other. Amanda dropped down the link. I don't have the ability to kick Skip. Unfortunately, him and Leroy have an alliance going on, or a pinky promise, but something, and I'm not allowed to kick
Pinky
Skip.
promise.
Listen, I mean, when the cat's away, the mice will play.
It's like
and
the blood oath.
Yeah, I mean, he's chasing Chupacabra right now, so Amanda's doing the thing. See here, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Skip's trying to do some reverse psychology. Everybody's saying goodnight to Eddie.
Hello, Phil with 2 L's.
Yep, so Kenneth's like, that's right, you are all amazing. And of course, George has figured out at least one emoji, so emoji heart.
He knows how to do the broken emoji too.
Oh, that's yeah. So Grapes, eventually after I stop reading all your guys' chats, we are shutting this down.
Keep talking, people.
I don't know, like keep talking. Keep Vanessa here. Work? You don't have to go to the white collar sweatshop. Yes, I do. I have bills to pay. Altercation says great start for Groken 2. It is. I mean, honestly, and I understand there's going to be people in Comicsgate that are going to have opinions, but if people are happy with how they start off, like we just have to be happy for them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry if I missed you in some matches. I don't know.
Is that Eric Weathers as his little icon?
That is Eric Weathers on what's his face from Star Trek Nemesis. Who in the heck? I can't come up with the actor's name because it's 4:41 in the morning and words are already hard. Skip is like, kick me, and again, like I have no say. Skip is trying to take Leroy's mom's credit. And I mean, I guess that's open to take. Yes. I don't know. I would be afraid to do that, but okay. Okay, everybody's saying hello. Did Phil? Yep. So Philip is in here. And everybody's talking with each other.
How long does it take for Backer Kit to update? Because I want to see that like straight line.
It takes a while. Because Backer Kit is not awake at this time in the morning. It usually takes like 12 hours. And with the weird, like the first day on Indiegogo is not counted as a full day. So it gets funky like that.
Really? Even with Kenneth doing it at midnight their time?
You know, that, well, I mean,
that might help.
I think it does lag a little bit.
No, because I think they count a full day starting 12 noon, like 12 p.m. as a full day. Because I'm sure he didn't put in for 61 days. I'm sure he put in for 60. Yeah. Because who puts in for 61, right? That's
maybe Kenneth did.
Give me
the math.
That may be why he's launching at the time.
Yeah, he's like, I figured out this system. Okay, Bert's did a call out. Let's go. So
20K!
Nice.
So we are 43 minutes in, and Kenneth, who's not streaming on anybody's channel, to my
He's here
knowledge.
with
Granted,
us, so
he's
we
here with
appreciate
us.
that.
Yes. So $20,145. So for the ones who remember a little campaign by Starlight Cats by unknown artist named Shane Davis, he made 20,000 in his first hour on Starlight Cats on his own channel. So this ain't bad. This is not a bad start.
No, this is
And
great.
Vanessa, you can claim all 20,000.
Yeah, because sure, because
the Leroy lift.
The Leroy lift on behalf of Leroy hunting chupacabras right now. Yeah, because Ethan Van Sciver's not streaming at all right now.
No.
Yeah, no, it's totally this is like the graveyard shift closeout when Bancroft had Mark Polden, the moral compass, who is looking at me right now in his little Lego figurine. And that closeout happened, and what you call it, Bancroft claimed all of that as the Bancroft bump.
Right.
But but at the end of the day, we have 100. We like I'm a part of this campaign, but Kenneth has 151 backers at butt crack early in the morning. So like this is a great start, and I'm sure it'll get better. So just so you guys are aware, Kenneth will be making some appearances. I know he's going to be at on Jeremy's channel, aka Lord Crackhead's channel, tomorrow at 9 Eastern.
Today.
Because yep. So. And they're gonna be celebrating the launch because apparently Jeremy has a job too, and he wasn't gonna be up at this early in the morning. But no, that'll be
a regularly scheduled program. It was his witching hour program.
Yeah, but I mean that'll be a good time, and Jeremy's often doing things. He has his channel monetized, and he's off having a great time, and the people who watch his stream, they tend to have a good time. So that's probably gonna be a good thing to watch. Also, Kenneth is on Red Valkyries on the 9th of July next month with some original art. So go ahead, call a meeting of your household together and get your budget handled and free up some money
for months.
But like no one's eating steak today,
Right.
Cube steak.
Yeah, we're canceling all of our subscriptions to things, and daddy needs some money for some, or mommy, because we're equal opportunity here.
That will be an interesting auction, because I know you guys are semi-familiar with it, but those that in the chat that might not be. But they started that out to, get some art out there, auctions that were a little bit more, I can't think of the word because it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning, attainable for people that don't have big pockets. And so I know in the past few times, like Reni's been going in there, and there was times when her art was definitely more affordable, and then now you got some people that are paying $4,000 for a piece. So I am very curious to figure out, like, the more that people get word that Kenneth is going to be part of the auction, I'm very curious to see what his pieces go for.
And of course, Kenneth wants to hop in, like, LOL, don't hurt yourself for the campaign. Like, people already did, Kenneth. Those sketches are gone. Sir, yeah. They were gone in like 30 seconds.
This one was the most I spent on a campaign. Yeah, I haven't spent anything higher.
Those 15 sketches went faster than a Maserati. Like,
no kidding. Like I said, I think I may have gotten the last one when I did it. So yeah, it was pretty quick.
Look at George. George, you're not my Twitter dad, but yes, I do need to go to sleep. I actually slept for 6 hours before I turned this thing on. Yeah, so I'm going back to bed. Let me go hide this comment. So thank you guys for, showing up. Please tell your friends and the, remaining members of the Rocafort that it's on. Our time has come. Our time, our time has come again. Look, and of course, my Twitter dad, it's only acceptable is not to sleep for today. He's like, after today, you need to go to bed, but today.
It's a special
Little
occasion.
insomnia. Yep.
Right.
Only happens about once a year.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I mean, congrats, Kenneth. This is a tremendous start, I think. And it's still what, less than an hour?
And the fact that it's midnight and probably people are sleeping.
Midnight, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah.
But no, this is great. I'm so looking forward to this.
Yep, I am too.
I
And
did, Jeremy B.
There you go. So for the last thing. So again, guys, thank you for coming out and joining me because I would have been awake anyway to like back. So it's always fun when we're all hanging out together. Amanda and Kay, thank you for hopping on.
Yeah,
We're doing it.
good job.
So we're gonna bring back the chat this Saturday. Hopefully, some more awesome things like this happen during the week that we could talk about. So you guys are always, welcome
If not,
to
it'll be
join us.
Groken too.
If
It'll
not,
be
it's
all
gonna
Groken too.
all Groken 2 all day, every day, and everybody's congratulating Kenneth. So everybody enjoy the rest of your morning. Hail the chat, and we will talk to you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.